Drake just dissed Rihanna in his new song, and that might have been a dumb move on his part if I'm being honest. Everybody knows that Rihanna has those savage comebacks and rapid-fire disses that come so fast and so brutal that they'll leave your head spinning, and they'll leave you cracking up if you're not on the receiving end of them. This time though, she's made her point clear that Drake should not only keep her name out of his mouth, but that she's not gonna stand for him talking about her or her family. So what's up with Drake and Rihanna? Why did Drake diss her? What did she say back? Let's get into it. Rihanna was legitimately off doing her own thing and minding her business with her new man when Drake decided to drag her. And he had to know that she'd say something back to him. Surely he learned that about her while they were together. And because of that, people aren't sympathetic to his feelings when she clapped back at him. They've got a "that's what you get" mentality about it. If you don't know what's been going on, Drake's new album, One for the Dogs, was recently released. Now the lyrics in question are from the song Fear of Heights. Check this out. Why'd they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be me. Y'all can't ruin me. Better him than me. Better it's not me. I'm anti. Yeah, I'm was average with you. Yeah, I'm anti because I had it with you. Okay, I'm anti like your daddy's sister, anti like a family picture. And I had way better bitches than you, TBH. Yeah, that man, he's still with you, he can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation, I bet it's Antilles. That word he keeps repeating, anti, is a shot at Rihanna. See, Anti is the name of Riri's last album. And being the clever wordsmith that he is, he worked anti into his lyrics, along with anti to sneakily talk trash about Rihanna. He also took shots at A$AP Rocky. Honestly, Drake trying to clown on A$AP for loving Rihanna feels a little elementary school to me. Like, haha, you're in love with a girl. Drake literally called Rihanna average and said he had better chicks than her. If that was the case, then why did he spend years chasing after her and simping for her? Make that make sense. And internet denizens aren't letting him get away with hassling Riri this way. They're taking mad shots at him for his despicable behavior. This whole thing is giving off desperation. It's pretty obvious that he's not over Rihanna, and it seems like he's still up in his feelings because she dumped him when he started telling her he loved her. And now she's moved on with A$AP Rocky and had 2 kids with him. They're an absolutely breathtakingly adorable family together, and of course that's gonna upset Drake if he wanted all of that with her. And Drake still got a messy dating life, but jealousy and taking shots at people for being happy is never a good look. Drake and Rihanna dated somewhere around 2017, so it's been a long time since they broke up, and a lot of people say it seems like Drake's still not over it, and maybe Riri is his one that got away. That's honestly the only explanation that makes sense as to why he'd randomly take shots at her and A$AP with no provocation. If you're trying to figure out why Drake would be upset about his split from Rihanna, even though it went down all the way back in 2018, it's because he never wanted to break up with her. That definitely wasn't a mutual decision on his end. Stuff got so bad between the two that Rihanna said she couldn't even be friends with him, let alone date him. But Drake was head over heels for Riri. A good example is 2016, where he made a public declaration of love to her.
One I've been in love with since I was 22 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016, Rihanna.
Now, one side of that is how cute it was that he wanted to shout his love far and love to everyone who would hear him. But Rihanna was not into that. Check out how she sidestepped his kiss. People took note of that interaction and knew things were about to go south between them because it looked like she'd, in no uncertain terms, placed Drake so far over into the friend zone. And the thing is, Rihanna is usually pretty secretive about her dating life, so she was secretive about Drake that she pretty much never talked about the relationship until it was already over. We found out they were dating thanks to inside sources, but they broke up only after dating for a short time. And Rihanna never came right out and said why they split, but what she said made it pretty apparent that it was Drake's fault and she was completely done with him. In this 2018 interview with Vogue, the interviewer said that when Drake's name was mentioned, Rihanna winced and then her eyes glazed over with cool indifference. And she said, "We don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is." That was a huge L for Drake because he spent years chasing Rihanna, so whatever he did to lose her was a major screw-up that ruined his hopes and dreams at a future with her. And it happened so fast, so he really blew it with Riri. And of course, the media tried every way they could to pressure Rihanna into divulging the reason for her split from Drake, but she kept that secret safe and never said anything about it. But even though Rihanna didn't say why they broke up, it seems like Drake did. In his song, Fans, he said, "You said I was up when I was out here fans, damn it, it made you look crazy. made you feel it was crazy. While you sit in the house, I'd be out and you stay worried about me. Did Drake just admit that he cheated on Rihanna by hooking up with his fans? So let's see if I've got this straight. Drake chased Rihanna for years, somehow finally got her to give him a shot. And then he kept cheating on her with his fans, and she gave him more than one chance to stop that foolishness. And when she decided enough was enough and dumped his unfaithful ass, he somehow indignantly feels upset about it. I mean, she's not just okay with her partner cheating on her? Rude. Honestly, I can't blame her, and I have no idea how he could either. Maybe it's one of those situations where he screwed up and he knows there's no one to be upset with but himself. But he's mad at himself for so long that he's misdirecting that anger at someone else and deflecting a bit. Anyway, it's easy to understand why he's upset about her not being his now. She just became a billionaire. Beyond that, her business life is going well between Fenty Beauty, Savage Fenty, and Fenty Skin. Plus, she's completely happy and content with her romantic life and being a mommy. I mean, look at her, positively glowing. She also loves A$AP Rocky very openly and publicly, which was something that she didn't do with Drake. Maybe she didn't feel that way about Drake, and it's possible she didn't feel that way about anyone until she met A$AP. But A$AP is definitely the first dude she's flaunted and shown off since she was with Chris Brown. She was even hush-hush about her relationship when she was dating a Saudi billionaire. So her showing off her relationship with A$AP and being so out in the open about it is an indication that she's really and truly in love, and that's a genuinely healthy relationship. He's probably even a little ticked that him and A$AP Rocky used to be friends. They were pretty chummy and chill with each other, although they never got to BFF status. So it probably stings on a whole other level that it's A$AP Rocky that Rihanna's so happy and having kids with. And if there's one thing I know for sure, it's that there's nothing that will make an ex more salty than you actually succeeding at life and being happy. Of course, all of that isn't to say that Drake is doing bad. His music career is still going strong and he's got no problems there. He's still making serious money, and he's got an adorable little boy with a gorgeous baby mama himself. Now, they aren't together, but their co-parenting is described as respectful and cooperative. So they have a decent relationship with one another. That's actually a really rare thing to see in the rap industry because there isn't any hate between him and his baby mama. So that's really refreshing. But it seems like Drake isn't truly over Rihanna, and everybody knows that his love life is, well, messy at the least. He seems to really go through women, and some fans think that maybe he's just not capable of keeping one. He even recently had a diamond necklace made from 42 different engagement rings to signify the 42 different women that Drake said he considered proposing to, but then decided against it. Rihanna clapped back at Drake when she made this tweet, and then quickly deleted it. None of my exes are married or in happy relationships, so it's safe to say that I wasn't the problem, LOL. The level of shade in that one sentence is off the charts. While she did delete the tweet, it was left up long enough for people to see it, and she probably did it specifically so that Drake would see it. That seems like the exact type of clapback that would hit him in the feels and make him sick because it's true, too. Here's what people are saying about the situation. Rihanna is a grown woman with a family and several successful businesses living her best life. Meanwhile, Drake is a single dad out here crying about women who didn't want him and being creepy with underage girls. He's a corny-ass clown. Did Drake ever consider that he was not worth Rihanna's best? And Drake truly felt with all the social capital he had acquired, he was entitled to the Rihanna. It's not that his misogyny is getting worse, he's finally coming to terms that even as powerful as he is, women find him undesirable. LOL. Honestly, Drake should have known better than to start taking shots at Riri. What do you think? Is Drake still in love with Rihanna? Do you think he hasn't moved on yet? And what do you think about her clapping back at him? Let me know in the comments section, and don't forget to like and share the video if you liked it because it really helps out. And subscribe if you haven't already for more great videos.